On the 23rd of November in Ethiopia, there was a terrible volcanic explosion. For the first time in approximately 12,000 years of recorded history, the Hayli Gubbi volcano erupted. The eruption was so sudden and powerful that people living kilometers away said it sounded like a bomb blast. A massive 50,000-foot-high ash cloud was created, so large that it could easily be seen from space. Looking at the map, the ash cloud first drifted toward Oman and Yemen, and eventually reached Pakistan and India. Many flights in Delhi had to be cancelled because of this. Flying near volcanic ash clouds is extremely dangerous. These ash clouds contain tiny pieces of rock, glass, particles, and crystals. If they enter an aircraft's engine, the engine can shut down. On top of that, the ash works like a razor. It scratches the airplane's windows. If the cockpit window gets sanded down by the ash, the pilots may not be able to see ahead. Apart from India, many flights were also cancelled in the Middle East. This ash cloud is slowly making its way towards China and Myanmar. The eruption was so powerful that the explosion could be heard from cities located 190 kilometers away. Neighboring Djibouti even felt earthquake-like shockwaves. About 20 km away, in the Afdera region of Ethiopia, several villages were completely covered in ash. The good news is that no human lives were lost because no one lived near the volcano. It is a very remote area. In fact, this region is considered one of the hottest places on Earth. It is known as the Danakil Depression. This region lies below sea level. Temperatures often reach 50 degrees Celsius to 55 degrees Celsius, and it receives almost no rainfall. It is a place of great interest to both geologists and tourists. For geologists, it is fascinating because it is a very geologically active region with many volcanoes. For tourists, it offers colorful and unique landscapes, almost alien-like, with beautiful yellow, green, and blue hues, created by chemical reactions occurring there. You might be wondering what caused this volcano to erupt after thousands of years. Well, something fascinating is happening. The African continent is breaking apart into two. It's true, the tectonic plates under the volcano are shifting, and the African continent is gradually splitting. Millions of years ago, there was a single massive continent called Pangaea, which you may have studied in school. Pangaea slowly split apart into several pieces, forming the continents we know today. Focusing on Africa, the African tectonic plate and the Arabian tectonic plate were once joined. They gradually moved apart, and the rift created between them became the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. Currently, because tectonic plates are always moving, the African plate is again splitting into two parts, the Nubian plate and the Somali plate. In Ethiopia, where the Hayli Gubbi volcano is located, three tectonic plates meet the Nubian, Somali, and Arabian plates. These plates are slowly drifting apart, causing rifts in the ground, known as the Afar Rift, which is part of the larger East African Rift. On the African continent, geologists have traced a 6,000 km long line starting from the Red Sea and running through Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi, and Mozambique. This is the rift that will eventually split Africa into two separate landmasses. When I say in the future, I mean on a geological timescale, far beyond a human lifespan. Scientists estimate it will take 5 to 10 million years for the continent to fully break apart. The plates are moving at a rate of 2 to 5 centimeters per year, roughly the same speed at which your fingernails grow. This does not mean everything happens slowly. Along the East African Rift system lie many volcanoes and mountains, including Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Kenya, and Orta Ale, Ethiopia's famous lava lake. Many of the lakes here also form because of the movement of tectonic plates. These include Lake Malawi, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Albert, and Lake Kivu. With this perspective, it becomes clear that none of this is unexpected. As the plates move apart, the region will experience more earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and the formation of new cracks and rifts. In the past few years, there have already been several such incidents. For example, in July 2025, there was another volcanic eruption near Hayli Gubbi. The Orta Ale volcano erupted. Back in July, white smoke had already begun rising from the Hayli Gubbi volcano, and scientists had been monitoring it closely. In 2005, a massive crack suddenly appeared in this Ethiopian region, a 60 km M-long fissure formed within just 10 days. The photos of this are astonishing. You can see people standing beside it to understand its incredible scale. We are literally witnessing a continent break apart in real time. If you're interested in such topics, you might like another video as well. In it, I explain how geological reasons make Japan one of the most dangerous countries in the world because of tectonic plate movements. Japan experiences the highest number of volcanoes and tsunamis.